Welcome to another Friday Yoga with Elizabeth. Today we're going to be pretty chill. It is a new moon right now, so it's a very low energy phase. So we're going to start in a child's pose, wide knees. I've got a block and a strap nearby, but if you don't have one, don't worry, it's all good. You want your knees pretty wide along the edges of the mat. And then just start to walk your hands out in front of you. Let the forehead rest down. Just start to breathe into the hips. Maybe you set an intention for this class. New moons are really the perfect time to set an intention because then you can dedicate the rest of the moon cycle to fulfilling that intention. That intention can be as big or as small as you'd like. Today, I'm just really going to focus on slowing down my breath and actually taking a whole deep breath with each and every movement. Now you can start to rise up just a little. We're not going very far. We'll take the right arm and we'll thread it under the left hand, bringing the right shoulder down to the mat, maybe resting on the head for a little twist. And then your next inhale, you can start to rise back up, reaching the right hand out in front of you. Exhale, left hand threads through. Rest down on the shoulders. Inhale, press up a little bit. Bring the hands in front of you. Start to bring the knees a little closer together. Let the head rest down for a closed-legged child's pose. We're only here for a moment. Let's interlace the fingers behind us, straightening the pointer and thumb out. And on our inhale, lifting the heart, squeezing the shoulder blades back and down. Gaze slightly up. One more deep breath right here, really lifting through the heart. And on your exhale, relax, release the hands, roll out the shoulders just a little, front to back. And just staying right here on our ankles. If this is a lot on your ankles, you're always welcome to place yourself on a block or rise up to the knees, whatever's most comfortable for you right now. I'm going to stay low. Bringing the hands out to the side, palms facing forward, fingertips extended, just to keep the arms a little active. Inhale, lift tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, drop your head to the right side. Reaching those left fingertips down towards the ground. Feeling that stretch through the left side of the neck. Inhale, head tall. Exhale, drop the head to the left side. Reach the right fingertips down, pulling that shoulder away from the ear. Inhale, head tall. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Interlace the fingers, place them at the base of the skull, and then drop the chin towards the chest. Not pulling, just letting the weight of your arms create some space behind the neck. Inhale, head up. Exhale completely. Hands fall to the sides. Now let's tuck our toes under, sitting back on the heels. Now this can be pretty intense through the bottom of the foot, so you're always welcome to come out of this toe stand. But if not, we'll just start by stacking our shoulders above our hips, bringing our hands out to the sides, cactus arms, just so you can see. Elbows bent, palms face forward. Go ahead and bring the right fingertips to the left shoulder blade. Left fingertips to right elbow. I'll face you. Inhale, tall. Exhale, pull that elbow across the body. Inhale, separate the arms. Exhale, left fingertips to right shoulder blade. Right fingertips to left elbow. Inhale, tall. Exhale, pull the elbow across the body. Inhale, separate the arms. Exhale, pull the shoulder blades back behind you. Inhale, release, bring the hands down. Find your tabletop. Bringing those knees right under the hips, wrists right under the shoulders. Pressing the palms into the mat, keeping the weight out of the shoulders and leaving a slight bend in the elbows. On your inhale, drop the belly button towards the mat, lift the head. Exhale, around the back, drop the head. Take a few more cat-cows. Move slow. Let the breath guide your movement. And take one more full round before making your way back to that tabletop. Inhale, right hand out in front of you, kick the left toes back behind you. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, make it a slight back bend. Exhale, elbow to knee, round the back. Inhale, lengthen, back bend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, back bend. Exhale, elbow to knee, pause right here. Inhale, bring the arm and knee out to the side, keeping them bent. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, open up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, open up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Bring the right hand back down, keep the left knee up. Straighten that left leg out to the left side. Bringing that ankle right in line with the hip, left toes point forward. Tuck the right toes under, inhale here. Exhale, sit the hips back. Maybe you walk the hands a little further out in front of you. Inhale, shift the weight back into the palms. Bring that left hand right under you, directly under the heart. Inhale, reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Little twist. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand back down, both hands under the shoulders. Swing that left leg behind you. Inhale, so the left leg is straight. Exhale, press through the heel. Feel a stretch in the left calf. Inhale, release the stretch, shift the weight forward. Exhale, send the left foot over to the right side. Look back over the right shoulder. Take a few breaths in this side bend. Focusing on creating space between the left hip and the left shoulder, as opposed to bringing the right hip and shoulder closer together. Inhale, left foot behind you. Exhale, bring it down to the mat. Inhale, left hand up, right foot back. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, small back bend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, back bend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, back bend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Pause right here. Left hand down under the shoulder, straighten the right leg out to the right side. Ankles in line with the hip, right toes point forward. Tuck the left toes under. One inhale here. Exhale, sit the hips back. Maybe step the hands out in front of you. Inhale, shift the weight forward, hands right under the shoulders. Exhale, right foot behind you. One inhale here. Exhale, push through that right heel. Feel the stretch up the right calf. And when you're ready, release the stretch. Bring that right foot over to the left side. Inhale long, and then exhale into your side bend. Looking back over the left shoulder. Inhale, right foot directly back behind you. Exhale, lower the right knee down. We're going to rise all the way up onto our knees now. Take the hands, place them at the lower back, fingertips pressed down. Knees right under the hips. Feet can be flat or toes can be tucked, whatever is best for your balance. On your first inhale, lifting tall through the crown of the head. And on your exhale, pushing the hips forward. Drawing the shoulders down the back. Letting the gaze rise up. On your next inhale, return to a neutral spine. Maybe you round the shoulders a little, just to counter the back bend. And now let's take our thumbs, place them at the lower back, fingertips on the sides of the hips now. And this is the same motion. We'll go just a little bit deeper, inhaling tall. Exhaling, pushing the hips forward. Gaze is up. Finding your edge, not pushing yourself too far. Knowing the difference between pain and discomfort. If you feel any pinching in the lower back, go ahead and ease up. When you're ready, rise back up to the knees. Hands down to the mat. Drop the hips to the heels. Head down, a little child's pose just to counter those back bends in our modified camel that we just did. And on your inhale, let's move through tabletop. Inhale, right foot up and back behind you. Exhale, drop it down so the hips are even. Inhale, right foot as high as it can go. Exhale, drop it down. 2 more at your own pace. This motion is slow but never still. Let's do 1 more inhale together, reaching the foot up. Exhale, bend that right knee, step the right foot all the way to the front of the mat on the outer edge. Both hands are on the inside of the right foot. And you can start to pull the hips down as you lift the crown of the head tall in our lizard. Now you have the option to roll onto the outer edge of the right foot here, if that's more comfortable, or you can keep the foot flat. And maybe you lower down to the forearms. Just finding that place where you can rest easy. Maybe you even place a block under the forehead, just to minimize tension. We'll take 5 more deep breaths here. On your inhale, you can start to rise back up. We're going to open the hips now, shifting the weight onto the right ball of the foot, finding our Skandasana. Now you can bring the hands to heart center here or leave them down on the mat. Because this is a low energy new moon flow, I'm going to keep my hands down, but whatever's best for you. On an inhale, we'll lift the hips and shift the weight into the left leg, exhaling, lowering down, right toes point up. 1 breath here, maybe the hands come to the heart. And on your next inhale, shift the weight. Exhale, bend into that right knee, left toes point up. 1 breath here. Inhale, hips up, shift the weight over to the left side, exhale down. Last one, inhale up, exhale down. When you're ready, you can go ahead and lower all the way down onto the hips. That right knee is bent, the left leg is long. Now, if you've got a strap, you can grab it. If not, don't worry, you'll do the same thing with your arms, basically. Your next inhale, reach the right hand up and over, reaching towards the left toes, but keeping the shoulders stacked, the heart open, gaze slightly up. If you've got a strap, you can grab it with the right hand and maybe draw yourself a little closer to the left leg. Three more breaths right here. And on your next inhale, rise up. Release the strap. Go ahead and bend that left foot. Straighten the right leg out to the right side. We'll do the same thing. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, bend over. Keeping the shoulders stacked, heart open, gaze slightly up. Maybe you take that strap and draw yourself a little closer to the right leg. Your next inhale, rise up, release the strap. Now we'll find a wide-legged seated straddle. You're welcome here to sit on a block if you find your hips rolling forward or your back rounding a lot here. And if not, we'll just stay in our tall seat, legs out, toes point up. First, just find a comfortable inhale right here. Maybe your legs are a little closer together, more straight out in front of you. Maybe you've got a full straddle and you don't even need me. Just find a comfortable breath. And then maybe you start to walk your hands out in front of you, folding forward. I really love to rest my head on a block because being lazy is the yoga. We're going to take 6 more deep breaths here. And when you're ready, start to push yourself back up. Go ahead and bring your legs together. Move slowly, bending the knees, bringing the feet together, the knees together, and just giving yourself a little hug. Maybe wrapping up into a little ball. Forehead can drop to your knees. Hugs are hard to come by these days, so we might as well hug ourselves as much as possible. Just show some gratitude right now for your mind and your body, for making it this far. And as you're ready, you can make your way back into this tabletop. Hands at the front of your mat, right under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Maybe your hips are feeling absolutely crazy right now. That's okay. Inhale, left foot up and back behind you. Reach the foot high. Exhale, drop it in line with the hip. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, drop it down. 2 more at your own pace. Let's do 1 more together on an inhale. Foot reaches high. Exhale, bend that knee. Step the foot all the way to the front of the mat. Both hands on the inside of the left foot as the hips sink down. Heart pulls forward, crown of the head reaches up. For just a breath here. And then you can start to relax. Maybe letting the head hang down. A deeper bend in the elbows or lowering all the way down to the forearms. Maybe rolling onto the outer edge of the left foot if that's more comfortable. And on your inhale, start to press back up. Walk that left foot back underneath you into your tabletop. Take a few motions, maybe dropping the hips down or pushing them back. Just checking in with your hips. And then start to lower the hips until you find that straight spine. Pressing the palms into the mat. Feeling that straight line tailbone through crown of the head. Now you're welcome to stay here, or if you'd like, you can tuck the toes under and rise up into your plank. Wherever you are, we'll just hold this for 5 deep breaths. Your next inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop all the way down. Untuck the toes. Press onto the forearms. Palms flat in front of you, elbows right underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift tall through the crown of the head. Pull the heart forward. This is your Sphinx pose. Take 1 deep inhale here. Exhale, look over the right shoulder, bend the right knee. Inhale, look forward, drop the foot down. Exhale, over the left shoulder, bend the left knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right shoulder, right knee. Inhale, forward. Exhale, left shoulder, left knee. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower down. Make a pillow with your hands. Look to the right side. When you're ready, rise back up. Take the right forearm. Place it parallel with the top of your mat and push into that arm, finding that same length. Bend the left knee behind you. Maybe reach for the left foot with the left hand. Drawing the left foot a little closer to the glute. Inhale where you are. Exhale, release the foot, left forearm parallel with the top of your mat. Push into the arm, bend the right knee. Take the right foot with the right hand. Press the foot down a little closer to the glute. Inhale, release. Exhale, lower down, make a pillow with your hands, look to the left side. Bring the hands right under the shoulders now. We're going to take 1 more deep back bend. Start by bending the knees. Remembering you can stop whenever it becomes too much or it becomes too uncomfortable. And then maybe you start to reach the hands back, taking the outer edges of the foot. And you can start to kick the feet back into the hands. Pulling the heart up off the mat, finding your wheel. Maybe finding that deep breath which allows you to rock. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, lower down, release the feet. Push the hips back onto the heels, child's pose. Let the head hang down. Feel a nice round in the spine. Maybe you bring the hands back to the feet so the shoulders can fall forward. As you're ready, you can start to make your way back up, finding a seat, swinging the legs out in front of you, keeping the knees bent as you lower down, all the way onto your back. Now let's bring the hips over to the right side of your mat. Cross the right leg over the left. Hands out in line with your shoulders, make a T with your body. And then let both knees fall to the left side. Keep the right shoulder pressing into the mat. Gaze can follow the right fingertips. Your next inhale, you can start to bring the knees so they point up. Hips back to the center of your mat. Uncross the legs. Now shift the hips to the left side. Cross the left leg over the right. Drop the knees down to the right side. Left shoulder presses into the mat. Gaze follows left fingertips. Inhale, bring the knees back up, hips to the center of the mat. Exhale, straighten the legs down. Arms rest by your sides. Preparing for our Shavasana, our final resting pose. Maybe the most important part of the class, when we let the effects wash over our body. And then we let the past, including the last 40 minutes, go. Inhale the right foot up about 6 inches, flex the muscles in the right leg. Exhale, release, drop it down. Inhale, left foot up about 6 inches, flex every muscle. Exhale, release, drop it down. Inhale, engage the glutes, feel the hips rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, engage the core, feel the back press flat against the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, feel the chest rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, make fists with the hands, flex the muscles in the arms, pull the shoulders towards the ears, push the fists towards the feet. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, tighten every muscle in the face, make a pucker face. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, tighten every muscle in the face, make a pucker face. Open mouth, exhale.